Yes, we are.
Are we ever?
Yeah, we are.
We actually just submitted our forms today.
Yep. Same size booth as PAX East. So yeah, we'll hope you guys will be there. And yeah, we may be announcing some other stuff, how we can work with our community at PAX Prime. But
it's going to be
awesome. We'll tell you about that. Yes, Hugh got a haircut as well.
Yeah.
He's trying to fit in with Max and I.
And Corey. Everyone's got
Corey's got more hair
except
than we
me.
do. But
progress
Jam Donut. That's great. Progress on, God, look, can you get,
Charlie's trying to look all the way over at the questions.
EXO model, actually Brian is working on the EXO right now. We just looked over yesterday.
Yeah.
I looked over yesterday and saw some cool stuff, but the model's done. We're not sure when he'll go out in the game, but we're definitely working on it. What are we planning on doing to the flamethrower? Champlume USA. Hi. I don't know. I don't see anything really wrong with the flamethrower at the moment. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess
it's okay.
I think it's right.
We could probably use some tuning.
Happening. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. There's something in the middle of the screen. That's not good. Let's get rid of that.
How moddable will the game be?
There
I
we
like
go.
that question.
How moddable? Oh,
yeah.
How moddable?
Okay, so as you may remember, we built Dakota. That was the first product that we actually released, and we started selling that. That's our Lua IDE. So back in 2008, I believe, is when we released that. That's how long ago we've been thinking about modding. NS1 was obviously a Half-Life mod. We've always been tight with the mod community because we were part of it. And we really wanted NS2 to be the most moddable game ever. So that's why NS2 is written all in Lua. You know, you probably, I don't know who knows this or who doesn't, but basically, you know, we ship all the code for NS2 with the game, every version. You get all the latest Lua code. So you can freely edit that. We will be announcing some stuff related to supporting the mod community, but just know that if you don't mind programming in Lua, you can make whatever game you want with NS2. So we're definitely going to be actively supporting you.
And let me bring it up right now just to show you just what Charlie means. That's actually all the Lua code sitting in Natural Section 2 in my Steam folder right now.
Yeah.
And you can go in there with Notepad and edit any of those. You can just go in and do what you
Use
want.
Dakota instead.
Use Dakota,
it comes with the game,
because it comes with the game.
Yeah.
But that's just how easy it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're really excited. I'm actually expecting someone will make a mod that's bigger than NS2, just like we saw Counter-Strike was bigger than Half-Life multiplayer, and you know Dota was bigger than Warcraft 3. We're hoping the same thing's going to happen for NS2, and maybe you'll be the person that writes that. So
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see what that is.
And so
Hopefully it's not roulette.
That looks like a good question. Why did we put the grenade launcher as an attachment instead of as an individual weapon?
Yeah. So Corey and I talked about that years ago, actually. That was back when we hadn't really thought through. We hadn't really learned that much about NS2 because we had just started it. Actually, I think it might even have been before Corey started working here full time. But we were always frustrated with the grenade launcher in NS1 with. You'd shoot grenades. Once you have the grenade launcher, you're basically totally helpless against Skulks. And that always felt really irritating. So we thought, hey, wouldn't it be cool to combine the two? The downside, it is really cool. The downside is it's really powerful. And it's not really a trade-off from a rifle. There's really never, if you have the money, there's really never any time that you would pick the rifle over a grenade launcher, which does go against the design of the game. It's all based off trade-offs and not, with one thing not obsoleting another thing. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to fix that or not, or what we're going to do about that. Still thinking about it. Don't know. Not sure. Maelstrom and bomb ability for the Fade. Is this something that's gone up in Pivotal that I didn't know about? Or I've got no idea what that is. Is that a Fade ability? Yeah. This is so cool. I learn as well. Yeah, Maelstrom. Maelstrom's going to be... It's actually not Maelstrom anymore. It's called Vortex. Vortex? But, what is Vortex? Vortex is... well, I don't really want to tell you because then it's just going to... Then we're going to change it before we release it. And you're all going to want the original version. And then there'll all be this misinformation. But it's a way that he can basically create a... like when he disappears, he creates a vortex, and he will be able to suck other people into that vortex. It's the short answer. Gotcha. But we're not exactly sure how that's going to work. But
so
we have some ideas.
Disabling ability or something. Yep. Cool. Yep. All right. What have we got?
There's a lot of questions here.
I know there's so many questions we're trying to pick. Lurklift.
What about lurklift?
Just
Lurklift.
question.
Someone
Lurklift.
make it as a mod.
Make us a mod, yeah. There you go.
Once we have the mod stuff all integrated with the game, you'll be able to just join a server with lurklift on it, and it'll just download. You won't even notice, and you'll just get it on that server. Now, the trade-off is, or the difference is, you'll always know when you're on a vanilla server versus a modded server, and we need to do some work to make sure that when you click that server, it'll show you a list of what mods are on that server. So the hard part is us actually storing the mods, which we'll probably do through the Steam Workshop. We're actually just starting to work on that now. And we need to present it to make it really clear so you know what you're getting when you join a server.
And so with
But
Steam,
you guys can write it.
Yeah,
is the answer.
That's actually probably a really exciting point, isn't it? The
Yeah.
fact that on Steam Workshop right now, there's only 2 other games. I think so far we want to be one of the first ones on
Yeah.
there. That's
Yeah.
how seriously we're taking modding, guys.
It's really
We are
really
really,
cool.
really serious about it.
Yeah.
Do you plan on
Gorgecraft,
using
yeah.
Steam Workshop? Well, there you go. We just
That's
answered
right.
that.
Okay, that's good. App auto download next build. Not next build, but I'm not sure what the status is of that. It's not super high priority at the moment. We're really focused on performance and gameplay, but we'll be adding that for sure.
Will welders weld doors and vents? Is that still planned?
Yes,
It is?
probably. I don't know about vents. The plan is still doors. In fact, I think it might just be in the game, but just disabled right now.
Okay.
But it's a little tricky. We have enough risk with the game design in general. I kind of want to stabilize everything else before we throw that in. But that is the plan. Probably not vents though.
Okay. What?
Right on Skulks. That's not going in. Almost door smash. Orange bean. If door welding goes in, then Ono's door smash will go in. It's already coded and it actually works in our version.
I think I've seen Brian playing with an animation for it as well.
Yeah, actually it's pretty
very
cool. It's pretty fun.
Babblers. Will we be seeing Babblers?
Yeah,
Is the
those
question.
are actually kind of working also, though not ready for release. They're going to be a mature crag upgrade, so they'll stream out of the crag and attack marines. They're hilarious, actually. But they're not like the giant skulk babblers from NS1. They're like these little tiny creatures.
I was too young to see them.
Yeah, you were. That's true. NS1 now.
Yeah,
You're in
that's-
middle school or something. I don't even know what.
Embarrassing. Don't tell them, Charlie.
That's
They'll
embarrassing
laugh
for
at
me, not you.
All right.
Boss wants a microphone up. Maybe.
I don't know. Look, guys, I think something's going funny with the microphone today, and we'll just have to get it fixed for next time. But
Oh no, eating marines? Nope, probably not.
yeah, why did Devour go, Charlie? I know there was some reasoning.
It's so
behind
funny.
Yeah.
You have Devour, everyone complains about it. You remove Devour, everyone complains about it.
Yeah.
Come on, give us a break. What is going on there? I miss Devour. Like,
It was
okay, well maybe you do, but most people seem to complain a lot about Devour because they don't like having control
You're kind of
taken away
helpless,
from them.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's always a big debate in our community, as I'm sure most of you are aware. We're always struggling with how much control are we comfortable with removing from the player. If you want to see what I've written about this, I just wrote like a page about this in the design FAQ. Just go to ns2.com/ see it on the main menu. Where is that? Just got hit back here.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Okay, I'll bring
yeah,
it up for you
NS
guys right now so you can actually
Yeah.
see what's going on.
Yeah, right at the top there. Yeah, see where it says design FAQ? You can just point it out with your mouse.
Okay,
Yeah,
right up here, guys.
there.
Design
Yeah.
FAQ,
You can read all about it.
and if you go up there, no, can't
Yeah,
do that. Yeah,
that's okay.
And
they get the
somewhere
point.
in there,
They're
yeah.
smart. They know what's
They're
going on.
smart? They're smarter than me.
Down here, scroll down. You can read the essay on it. But that's why Devour's not going in, but why we're allowing some control loss for players, i.e., well, we just tuned the Ono so to tone that down. But there's obviously some control loss because of the atmospheric and kind of immersive effects.
Will energy scale with team size? That's
No.
quite a cerebral question. Isn't
Absolutely not.
It? No.
No, that'd just break the whole thing.
How come?
Oh god, that's a hard question to answer.
I know. I don't
know.
even
Just think
know.
about it. Just think about it for 20 minutes, and you'll probably be able to figure it out. Energy is based off structures, which are based off team res, and team res don't scale. The whole point of team res is that it does not scale. So, if it did scale, it would just break. It's like it would become meaningless.
And that was an issue with NS1, wasn't it? The resource system didn't scale with the number of players
Well,
on the alien
with
side.
NS1, the resource system didn't scale on the Marine side, but it did scale on I guess it didn't really. It did scale on the alien side, which ended up by being a problem. Oh, wait a sec. I'm trying to
See how
remember.
much he's had to think about this, guys? His
it's,
brain
I
melts
know,
when he
it
thinks
melts.
about
It
resources.
does, it's the total number of res did not scale, but which meant that it was split up among the teams, which meant that it actually changed with team size on the alien side, which meant that the timings were all off. Like whether you could go gorge or not changed depending on the size of the game. It's a total mess. It was like I don't know what I was thinking. So,
And guys, we're going to keep going for another 3 minutes, so pick your
we should
questions
go a little bit
carefully.
longer than that.
We can go a bit longer?
Yeah,
All right.
we should go a little longer. There's
If
a lot of
Charlie
questions
wants
here.
longer, we will go longer.
Riding on arcs, that sounds like a good mod.
That sounds like a
Wavesonics.
mod,
Yeah,
exactly.
why don't you write that?
Write
That'd be
that
really cool.
mod, guys. Get
I
into
wanna
that
try
arc lure. And
Free stuff with Gorge here to stay? I think so. I think it's working pretty well. It's definitely a big change, but
Yeah.
I think it makes it simpler than. I think it's always bugged me that players spend resources by using their abilities. That's like totally unheard of in shooter games, and I think it's really weird. But actually, a bigger problem with Gorge's spending resources to build Hydras is it means in big games and long games, anything that costs P-res, which in a long game or a game with more players, there's a ton more P-res, right? Because every tower gives 1 point of P-res every tick to a player. So in a big long game, you actually have tons of structures if they're tied to P-res, which is just nobody wants a map filled with structures. I mean, maybe a couple people do, but nobody wants to play with you, probably.
It's funny because when this first came out, remember, I came over to Charlie's desk and I was like, Charlie, what are we doing with this free stuff, man? And we had this sort of 15-minute thing where Charlie convinced me. And you know what? I just went into the game and I played it.
Right.
And I just played and played and played, and it actually turns out it's a hell of a lot of fun. So I'm a convert, you know.
Yeah,
it took me a bit, but you know, when you play it, it's actually
it may need some
seriously
tuning
fun.
still, but he may have too many structures, or he may not have enough to do. I don't know, but player structures can't cost P-res.
What other marine equipment do we have going in future?
So we have the exosuit.
Yeah.
With his plethora of his weapons. He's got a claw, which he'll use probably to smash aliens and throw them backwards. Though throwing them backwards is going to be contentious, so we have to think about that carefully. He'll have the minigun, and if we're lucky, he'll have the plasma gun, which is a railgun, which you know what that is, and also potentially the ability to dual wield a combination of the plasma or the railgun and the miniguns. So we're still kind of playing with that. We're not totally sure how that's going to work.
And last night, actually, there was a big huddle around Brian's desk because there was some really exciting stuff with the exosuit happening, with its cockpit loading up and all that. So, but I think we've had a really good question just then, Charlie. People are asking, what is that red light behind us right now? I think we should answer that question.
I think we should let people try to figure it out.
Why does it blink on and off?
Let's make it a riddle.
Yeah.
And the first person to figure that out, they get a free copy of NS2.
There you go, guys. So
and no asking the developers.
Yeah. Do you hear that, guys? I'm not allowed to answer.
There is a good reason for it.
The first person to figure out what that red light is and why it goes on and off gets a free copy of the game.
Yeah.
You'll have to do it on Twitter, so at NS2 on Twitter. And if you do that, the first person to do it. Who's done it?
Wasabi.
Oh, Wasabi!
He already must have known.
He already must have known. He doesn't count. No way.
Damn it.
So
was so
it's a
fast.
bathroom light, guys, because we actually found that we were being inefficient with producing the game because we were wondering when the bathroom was.
It was just annoying.
It was so annoying, and people would be going in and out, but now there's a red light.
So we have one bathroom around the corner, which is shared by, there's a couple other offices here. So, yeah, it's really irritating to have to go to the bathroom, get up, take off your headphones, walk out the door, go around the corner, see that it's locked, come back, and then you still have to go. And then, so 2 minutes later, you're like, you really have to go, and then you go check again, and it's like, oh. So we just got that light put in.
Dynamic Infestation, is it still planned?
It is still planned.
Yeah.
I think in the worst case, we may not release it for 1.0. We may not update it for 1.0, but we all want it. I don't plan. We all plan on doing it. In the small chance that it doesn't hit 1.0, we'll do it right afterwards. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Wasabi, we'll send you a free key. You get it.
Did you guys invent that for the entire building? Yes.
Invent what?
The
red light?
the
We
red
have a
light.
couple of them. It's actually pretty, it's amazing.
What?
We should look at Twitter. We haven't
Yes,
been looking
let's
at
have
those
a
too
look at some
much.
Twitter
Yeah.
questions. What development tasks are low priority for the dev team that a modder could implement? That's interesting.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's an interesting question. I mean, we've had a lot of that with the Spectator Mode. Interestingly, Hughes and Neshi did so much for the Spectator Mode, and that's given us a Spectator Mode for now.
Mark is actually working on Spectator
And now
Mode.
Mark's working on Spectator
I would have
Mode.
said that would have been low priority, but...
I mean, you explained to me an interesting thing yesterday, Charlie. Charlie said to me, because I was saying, hey, you know, the community's kind of making our Spectator Mode, and Charlie explained to me that, yes, that's true, but, you know, that might not work as well with our code, and so we might have to refactor it anyway. So
and we have our own
complex.
ideas about what we really want in Spectator Mode.
Exactly.
So sometimes we just want to do it ourselves. It's such an important part of the game and the game experience. I don't know. That's a good one, Jerk Store Sup.
That's good.
I don't know. I wish I had a good answer for you. I might say this is going to come across wrong, but I might say optimization because we're optimizing mostly in the C++ side right now, and then after we're done with that, we'll be doing more Lua optimization. But in the meantime, there actually is a lot of fertile ground, like low-hanging fruit for Lua optimization, and we've made changes like that which have helped a lot. Matzo's done a lot with that. So I mean, that's the kind of thing you definitely could do.
Yeah. And to clarify, guys, we're always working on performance.
Yeah.
What Charlie is saying that we're working on the C++ side of performance intensely, and the Lua performance we might be holding off on a little more until we're more settled on what the Lua actually is, because we're changing it.
And we're doing some very specific Lua optimization, stuff that will affect the Lua, how the Lua runs. So it's potentially, and it's definitely possible that Lua optimizations will be useless later. So we would hope that Lua optimizations will be useless later, i.e. you wouldn't have to worry about how you write your Lua particularly. So, i.e. it's really easy to write good mod code that's fast.
I think that's a really good question. Oh, you want to go more Twitter? Will you bring back first-person view for eggs?
Ooh. Oh, first-person. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I guess that's something
it's definitely been the plan.
Yeah,
it's been super low priority.
Yeah, I mean, guys, this...
That's right. We're waiting on transparency.
Thanks, Corey.
That's true.
Corey's there for us.
Yeah, transparency is one of the very few engine features we still really need. Will there be the option of separating voice chat from the game client output? I.e. voice volume versus speaker, like sound effect volume, I'm guessing?
Oh, so splitting the different...
Don't see why not.
So, yeah, I mean...
Brian's actually putting in the new main menu, and once we have that in, finally, we can actually be free to put new options in there. It's been this old clunky Flash interface for a long time, and we don't know Flash. We don't think we even have a copy of Flash. Like we just haven't been able to edit that. So we had somebody else doing that before. So once that's done, hopefully for the next build, that's our hoping to do that. Then we'll be able to add some more options in there.
And that menu looks really cool, doesn't it?
Oh, it does.
I mean, compared to the old menu,
it's a lot better. We actually designed it. It's like animated and really, it's pretty sexy. You'll like it.
All right.
NS Map 1 to NS2. I hear that one a lot. I can't say your name. We actually do have one. We probably, I don't know if it's public or not. Corey, is our NS1 map public that we're working on it?
What's that about?
NS1 map in NS2? The one that we're doing? Is that public? Okay.
Not public yet.
So we won't mention which one, but we do have...
It was publicly. I'm pretty sure that was announced.
Was it? I don't know if it was or not. We're planning on shipping one in particular, which you guys should remember and enjoy.
Bring on Brian's beard.
Yeah,
he looks
Brian's
pretty
beard
intensely
is
coding right now. Yeah, he's coding.
Main menu /exo.
Server favorites option. Again, that kind of stuff. Main menu. When the new main menu comes in, you might start to see a lot of that come up. What are your overall thoughts on the balance of the game? This is actually interesting.
Yeah.
Especially after we saw those StarCraft 2 stats.
Well, I haven't seen those yet.
You haven't,
but,
sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of don't trust those, but...
Yeah.
Actually, it is by far the most balanced it has ever been right now, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't need a lot of change, because it does. And I just saw somebody else mentioning augmentation. Definitely still working a lot on the high-level Alien game, including augmentation and expansion and harvester health, all that stuff. It's definitely, that's my big focus right now. So definitely not happy with how that stuff is working quite yet.
Will NS2 support Steam Friends and game invites? It already does. You can already invite your friends to play with you right now. Yeah. So that's all there, and there'll be more Steam
doesn't
support.
Work, but I think it works.
I'm sure it works. Yeah, I use it all the time. Yeah.
Chrissy says, how do you look at NS1 today? What was successful and what should have been done better, not counting the res system? Simply put, goods and bads.
Goods and bads of NS1. Huh.
I don't really want to say bads, but I don't know. I mean, NS1 was like, it was kind of a lark. Like, I mean, I just threw stuff in there because I really wanted it, not because I thought I threw it all. So it was very raw, and and I think a lot of people like it because it was really raw. But I think I do think it had a lot of problems. So I'm trying to fix every single one of those problems in NS2. Accessibility, scalability, not really clearly defined roles for the aliens. So it was, Onos was you'd always choose Onos if you could, or Fade was always better than a Skulk, that kind of stuff. HMG was always better than a rifle. So I don't really know how to answer that. I can't really. It's a tough one.
Me9A asks, can you press E to go from Hive to Hive like in NS1? That might be an opportunity to mention the movement.
For when? For movement chamber?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
You can't, no.
Nope.
But there's something else coming in for movement, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, the aliens are getting celerity, which will let them move really fast through the map. It'll be less for combat and much more for getting between hives. So I think it's going to be a lot cooler. The aliens can actually just book it between hives. So they'll be able to go really fast. I think that fits better with the aliens than having them just teleport. And plus, I really don't want to have two similar things where the Marines have phase gates and then aliens have their own kind of phase gates. I prefer to just keep it totally separate on those two sides.
Do we want
Linux server? Yep,
yes,
Duchamp will be working on that
to.
pretty soon.
Yeah.
Slightly lower priority, but we're definitely doing that for launch.
Did you hear that, Duchamp?
Yeah, where is he? Yeah, I don't know where he went.
That's his task.
Red light on? Nope, okay.
No.
That'd be embarrassing.
Okay, let's see if we've got any questions in the Twitter. Will
Water
there be water
in game?
the game?
Nope. No, we decided that a long time ago.
No.
We just rather focus on other stuff. And it's getting to the point where every extra feature we put in is like, we have to decide, is this worth holding the game up for?
Yeah.
Like, is water worth holding up NS2 from the world?
No.
I don't think so.
But maybe
we could add water
post-free
later.
one,
Yeah, we could totally add that later.
Next, Spock Engine is new, and that could be going in later as well.
NS2 Linux client? No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe at some point, but the Linux data is really bad. I mean, it's you're just barely going to see any payoff for spending all that time on a Linux client. But we probably will do a Mac client.
Yeah.
And if we do that, a Linux client is a lot easier. So I mean, it's definitely possible. We definitely want the game to be playable as many places as possible. Oh, we're having somebody by the office.
Yes, there might be a bit of noise. Sorry, guys.
Might hear a little foreign language being spoken. What is this image?
Is this awesome? Oh no! Someone just sent us an image
screen.
on Twitter, and you guys have to see this. This is disgusting.
Well, I don't really understand what that is. I mean, I know what it is, but what's the... Okay.
There you go, guys. That's just been sent to us
the
by...
question say?
There's no question. It's just, is this awesome, yes or no?
I would say no.
That's Johan H on Twitter. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
@SteelRaven7. We're going to leave that up there for the rest of the cast.
No, we're not. We're close. Okay, what else?
Get rid of that.
What
okay,
questions?
real questions. We might have to go back to the Twitch.
This is fun.
This is
I
fun.
feel like it was very productive. We're just like getting a lot of information now.
I'm sorry, guys. I've just lost the Twitch. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah.
Here it is. Okay.
There we go. NS2 needs DLC. Hey, Hypergrip. I remember you from a long way back.
We're just picking out a question, guys. So
DLC.
just give us a sec.
3 different colors for explosions. Probably not. I don't think that's us. Info on aliens getting the ability to look around.
Look around while evolving aliens.
Evolving.
You can look around while you're evolving.
Yeah.
You can look around your egg. If you mean being able to spectate while you're evolving, I don't think so.
That seems pretty low priority to me.
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, yeah. Oh, oops. Let's go back.
Toilet alert. That's right. That's awesome.
Scroll back down to the bottom of these questions. Yes, you've already answered the Babbles one. Yes, but wait.
Yeah, you can scroll back and listen.
Q, what do you plan on doing to Onos Stomp, if anything? I
don't know. Right now, it's pretty decent, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, maybe some tweaking, but
the one thing that bugs me is that after I get stomped, I usually die anyways.
Yeah, true.
So I mean, I know that we are really trying to make it so it wasn't just like it doesn't just kill you, but so it should really just disrupt you and not just be automatic. It shouldn't just delay your death. So that is bugging me a bit still.
And the shift, how far along are we with the shift, Charlie?
We're
I'm
very
interested
far.
too. I don't need a clue.
Shimmel's been cranking on the shift over the past few days, and I think this weekend too. I'm pretty sure we're going to get the shift out to you pretty soon.
Pretty soon.
Like this patch, next patch. It's definitely, it's real close.
This is awesome. I'm learning so much.
Yeah, it's funny that you didn't know that.
No, okay.
Adrenaline, probably not going in, but I don't really know why. It just seems a little boring to me. But
Heavy machine gun's going to make a comeback. Well, yes, but in a different form.
Yeah, not called heavy machine guns. It's the minigun, and the exosuit will be able to carry them.
Now, Charlie, excuse me, I'm just going to go close that door for noise. But
Okay, good idea. Ooh, I'm in the control booth. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Schimmel, who he's now known as Sulek, Sewlek. He's probably in this chat too.
Yep, he is
He should be on
monster
here
of
sometime.
coding.
Yeah, he's a monster. He's
Of coding, not as a person.
Yeah.
Will there be an option to adjust color saturation? Well, I think we're doing something with
Yeah,
color.
we're doing that dynamically in the game, but
Yeah.
not as an option in the menu.
Yeah.
But yeah, we plan to have color correction in there, so
It'll be a
maybe when
graphical thing.
Yeah, as you progress from the Marine Hive from the Marine start to an alien hive room, or as a place gets more infested, you might see the colors get brighter or more red, yellow, orange kind of thing, and then maybe we suck the color out of the palette a little bit or go more blue. Corey would have a better answer for this.
We'll have Corey on next week. You can answer this.
Yeah, there you go. Save that one for next week.
Sorry, there was a question back up here. How long until we have any kind of anti-cheat? Well, that's going to be closer to version 1, I think.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Not immediate priority.
I'm not sure. I don't even know if that's on the schedule right now.
Yeah.
I think it is.
We are
but-
definitely cognizant of it.
Yeah,
but we
I
just
think
don't have
we
a
should-
direct answer for you yet.
Yeah, I think we should probably just use the Valve anti-cheat. I don't think that's going to be a lot of work to integrate. The only thing I don't know is is Valve anti-cheat good enough?
Yeah.
The problem with cheating and cheats is that no matter what you do, there's some perception that people have that there is cheating happening in their game, largely because they feel crappy when they lose, honestly, and so they can't believe that somebody else is so good. So it's kind of shrouded in doubt all the time, and people are never going to be completely happy with the situation. But I think we'll probably end up adding it.
There was... Oops.
I mean, you guys can run Punkbuster. I don't think that's anything we have to integrate.
Nope. Sorry, we're just picking questions right now. What are your marketing plans upon release of version 1? Well, I guess we're hitting up PAX Prime.
Oh, are you worried about confusion because NS is in beta available on Steam?
Well,
I'm not. I mean,
Yeah.
I think most
still
people
haven't-
don't know about
yeah.
us. So, I mean, if you go hang out on Steam, you will never find NS2 because we don't have a storefront.
yeah,
So
exactly. That's a big thing we have yet to add.
I don't think there's too much confusion.
I mean, what is the marketing plan, though, Charlie? I think we've got an answer to that. Is we are relying on you guys
Yeah.
to spread the word, and
Yeah.
we just have to make a game good enough that you want to spread the word, and we're going to give you all the tools we can to help you.
And we're going to show up at the conferences.
Yep, exactly.
And-
We'll be there.
Yeah, and we'll keep working with the press. But I mean, we're not going to go buy a bunch of ads or get a Battlefield 3 billboard at the bus stop. That's probably not going to happen.
A matchmaking service. We were talking about the gathers, I think.
Yeah, matchmaking is something I've been really interested in recently. Valve supports matchmaking. They have an API for that. So I definitely want to get that in there in some form. We're just now, I just actually made a huge list of all the stats I want to start tracking for players. So there's a ton of data in there, which is, I'm hoping that we can actually put on graphs so you can see how long you've been playing, or what your kill-death ratio is, or how many Commander games you've won, that
How many
kind of
times
stuff.
you've killed Flarer?
I mean, that's not one I really thought about.
That'll be
People
an
always try to do
achievement
that
for
anyways.
sure.
Not much of an achievement. That actually would be a funny achievement, though. Kill the dev.
Kill
That
the
actually
dev,
would be
yes.
really
I
funny.
think we should definitely
We
put
should do
that in.
that. That'd be great. So
I
we'll
think
probably do matchmaking. It's very important for a game like NS, especially with commanders, and trying to match a good commander up with a team that needs a commander. I think would be really productive. ELO ranking, maybe longer term. We don't need that for 1.0, but I think that would be awesome.
Will the devs play with us on public games?
Oh, we always do.
Of course,
We
we
always
already
do.
are.
Yeah.
We just change
Usually
our
go by-
names sometimes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't tell you what Charlie's name is in game, but yeah, we kind of put on spoof names.
Would UW support NS Radio integration mod? Hell yeah.
What is that?
That'd be awesome. That might be before your time too. NS Radio.
Oh, NS Radio.
Yeah.
Yes, I think. Oh man.
Yeah, I did
Babies
promise
like
integration
names.
a long time ago. That'd be pretty awesome. You guys might have to keep it a lot cleaner if it was going to be official, though. That's the only problem. So,
Yeah. Will there be another tournament? We would love to do a beta tournament.
There'll be many tournaments.
There'll be definitely be heaps of tournaments post
Yeah.
version 1, but love to do a beta one in the future. Okay, and I guess
Why the hard push for release this summer? Because we're sick of working on this game.
No, he
I'm not
doesn't
sick of
mean
it.
that.
I'm not sick of it, but I mean, our company finances depend on releasing this
Yeah.
game, so we have a lot of energy put into this game. It's time. We're ready. We will be ready at least.
And
we
version
want
1
to.
doesn't mean the end of support or
No,
features or
no,
content.
it's just the beginning.
It's a beginning. There's no, we're going to keep going past version 1 for sure. There'll be new features and everything. And I guess we'll have to wrap this up, Charlie. because we are
rebinding
coming
commander
on
keys,
12.
yes, that will go in.
There will be rebinding of commander
that'll be
keys.
part
There
of
you
the
go.
new UI. It may not be right away, but that'll go in eventually.
So maybe three more questions, Charlie, and we'll wrap
Sure,
up.
I'll make them super quick.
Yep, so let's pick them carefully. Let's see. Are you planning on getting into MLG with NS2? We would love to, but we'd need your help to do that, guys. That's not something we can do. That's something you need to start telling them, hey, there's this game out there.
Right.
That's looking pretty cool because, we're tiny and they probably won't listen to us yet, so we need your help. When can we expect new maps?
We are probably going to release a new map pretty soon here. We've been putting the finishing touches on
A couple.
a new map. Well, all of our new maps, but I mean, we're probably going to be releasing one, I would guess, within the month.
How many official maps do we have in the pipe for release? I think there's 3.
I don't know if we want to talk about that.
No. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
we have a bunch, but I mean, we're not sure how many of those are going to make it for 1.0 and how many are going to happen after 1.0. The trick is you don't want to release. It's a balance because you don't want to release. If you don't have enough maps, then you get dinged in reviews. But if you have some maps that are a lot better than the other maps, then the ones that aren't as good don't get played. So we're still trying to figure out when we need to release which maps. But we have quite a number of them in development, and we play them regularly. So we are looking forward to releasing them to you when they're ready.
There was a question which maybe for the final one, maybe good enough, is when are the tier 3 abilities coming and what are some of them?
So the when is something coming, for the most part I can't answer because I don't usually know. But the tier 3 is pretty late actually. It's probably going to be 2 months from now, I'm guessing, maybe a month and a half. If I had to guess, I really don't know. Fade Vortex, which we talked about a little bit. Lurk is probably going to get a Poison Dart. The Gorge will probably get something called a Spider, which we're still working on. He might get something else.
The Onos gets Primal Scream.
He's going to get Primal Scream, and Skulk will probably get Xenocide. Those are the plans. Yeah, it's going to be fun, actually.
Oh man, I got killed to that so much in NS1.
Yeah.
Little newbies like me running around with the LMG and base, and suddenly Skulk Xenocide.
Yeah, I know, they're pretty brutal.
Well, guys, thanks so much for being with us here.
Yeah, that was
and we're
fun.
going to try and make this a weekly thing, with different combinations of us around the office. So, spread the word that it happened and give us feedback in the forums and on YouTube when it goes up on YouTube, and let us know what you think and what you'd like to see more of. And we can't wait to do it again. And
Great.
Thanks, Charlie, for
Thanks,
rocking on
guys.
over and
Thanks for
joining
the
up.
great questions.
See you later.
All right, bye.